We have in fact some news just coming in. Politics has erupted over the deadly Odisha train tragedy. Congress is asking where was the Kavach when the train derailed. The Jena UBT faction is demanding the railway minister's resignation. Had it happened under Mamata, the centre would have made it a huge issue. AAP says raise the railways worsening situation already. The opposition is gunning for the railway minister's head, seeking answers as to what really happened and why should the minister in question not resign. Shreya Chatterjee has more details on that story as far as this matter is concerned. Shreya, indeed, questions are being asked about the Kavach plan of the Indian Railways and what really went wrong in spite of the Kavach when the train derailed.
Well, first and foremost, what we need to understand is there are multiple questions that the opposition will obviously be posing against the government, because this is probably one of the most deadliest train disasters that we have seen in a long, long time. Now, the opposition partly is asking about the Kavach TCS, because this was touted as one of the best anti-collision mechanism that was developed by the government itself. Remember, the government also, when they announced their budget, they had kept a sizable amount for the implementation of the entire Kavach project across the parameter of the Indian railway borders. That's pertinently why we see these questions being raised by the opposition. However, giving a benefit of doubt to the government, we'll have to wait and watch for some clarity on what exactly transpired into this triple train disaster. What was the failure? Was it on the part of the signalling? Was it a sabotage? There is an investigation that is already under its way under the Southeastern Command. Until then, we will probably have to wait for much more clarity on what exactly failed, whether this was the system that failed or a human error in the signalling system.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Shreya continues to be at the NDRF office. Shreya, if you could also give us an idea about how the rescue work is going on and about the overview of the current situation in terms of managing this gigantic operation.
Well, Sneha, we're right now at the NDRF headquarters. You can see that there is constant monitoring that's happening from here in the headquarters. What we clearly do understand, there are 9 NDRF teams on the ground who are constantly coordinating with the entire operations team here in the Delhi headquarters. We will probably see this operation go to the length of the day. That is something the DG officially told us. There are multiple teams that are also on standby in Kolkata and Balasore. If required, the NDRF will obviously pull in the teams, is what we have been told. Short while from now, Sneha will also get a word from the DG operations, because right now he is in a meeting with the PMO. Remember, the PMO has called for a meeting where both the DG and the DIG operations are right now attending. Short while after that, they will come and we will get a word from the DIG operations on the entire coordination that is happening from the national capital to the ground zero. But as you can see, the room over here, there are constant checking of the maps, and here there are constant updates that are being taken and monitored from the headquarters in the national capital.
From the headquarters in the national capital, however, opposition parties are in fact saying that the railway minister must step down. How did this accident take place as far as the Kavach is concerned? These are questions that the current political dispensation must answer. Shreya, I'm going to thank you for getting us those details.